is, it's Pooh Turdy. Let's throw some shit. Oh, we got our thing dug up today. What's up, Unfinished Project? Princess, how you doing? Sent you a little birthday something this morning. Everybody wish Princess a happy birthday. Becky's good. Billy, face. Hoping I have a little fix this morning for my motor mount width. And hoping we get the engine in the T-Bird today. Then we'll work on trying to make the brake booster fit right. We gotta get the engine in to know what kind of clearance we have. Might have to buy a new specialized part. Might have to move things over and build linkage. But we're gonna try to get the T-Bird put together. I shaved where? You talking Princess? Maybe she shaved. I didn't shave. Still look like a grizzly man. Every once in a while I trim it up a little. Got a bunch of crap wedged under this rubber mat. Looking fresh, huh? All organic style. Time for some Gangnam style. Mm, 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 mm. Promiscuous mode. Engaged. Watch me whip. Watch me nay. Watch me whip. Watch me nay. Oh, your godparents? Nice. Have a happy birthday. Eli Spencer, how you doing? You know how it works, right? Like, a lot of people, you really can't tell what signals they're putting off. When you wear bib overalls, you just undo one strap, pull her down, promiscuous mode. Hey girl, what's up? Other trick, it's kind of like what ladies do. You could take your shirt off without undoing your bibs. It's just like the bra trick. See? I'll show you guys. Boom. Topless. You just pull the shirt through. Pull the head over. Takes a little longer to put the shirt back on. I've been in training. I'm like the Jedi of bib overalls. Magic. You learn things when you're a stripper. I work with my short pole though. It's portable. Never been to North Carolina? No, I haven't. Galactic plays Siegfried. Okay, we'll just call you Galactic. How you doing? Appreciate everybody coming in. If you could, hit that subscribe button. Kayla, how you doing? You just missed my sexy taking my shirt off, putting it back on in bib overalls. It's a cool trick. It's kind of like the bra trick without taking your shirt off. But for cool dudes that are super sexy and wear bibs. What state am I in? A state of mind normally. I live in Idaho. Now I'm sick with a cold. Oh, I'm sorry, Kayla. I hope you feel better. Poor thing. My own state of mind. It's a wild state. My state of mind could land you in a mental hospital. Yeah, we love you, Kayla. Hope you feel better soon. I know that's rough having a cold. Ugh. I'm glad you're in Michigan. Here in North Carolina, nice. I think my great aunt was from South Carolina. She was one awesome gal. Still had a thick country accent. And she was the sweetest thing you ever met. Can't eat potatoes, you're diabetic. Oh man, that's gotta be one of the roughest things ever. Because everyone knows potatoes are like the best thing ever. I cook you up some mashed taters. It'd just be the best thing ever, I tell you. Put some onions and bell peppers in there. Maybe some candied jalapenos, some cheddar. Get it all mounted. We just have rabbits at my place. I work on a ranch. 6'7". Is it 6 or is it 7? 6'7". Please don't spam my chat with that. It's good enough. Yeah, this is I work horses. I train thoroughbred race horses. Get them ready to go to the track and race. So this girl, she had surgery on her ankle months ago. And now we're rehabbing her. Well, she's pretty much rehabbed. She's just getting, yeah. We're gonna have to block some people who keep spamming my chat. Like to be able to talk to people without a bunch of BS. Victor, how you doing? Good to see you. If everybody could, please subscribe to the channel. We're growing like crazy. I think since Friday I've got like 140 new subscribers. So I had 14,000 views on my live working on the car. Man, I got my thing all knotted up here somehow. There you go. Somehow I spun my thing around. That's what you get for taking your clothes off on a live stream. Yeah, like I say, if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. It helps out. I'm going to be working on Billy's car here in a bit. I think my motor mounts are just a little too wide. I have a truck engine that the motor mounts are like 1.25 inches narrower, or yeah, thinner. So it'll give me what, 2.5 inches. Something like that, 3 inches. It'll make it a lot closer. So do that, measure it up, see what we got to do, modify things. Hope you're having a wonderful day, Victor. Yeah, we're gonna try to get the car going so we can take it for a drive. People seems to love my 62 T-Bird. Who taught me how to train horses? Just kind of started doing it when I was a little kid. I had a old horseman that rented our pasture. I kind of taught myself, I'd say. And one of my friends, he rode quite a bit, but yeah, the guy had rent our pasture, put a bunch of colts out there for the winter. And by the time he'd come pick his colts up, he could put a saddle on them and ride them. I made me like a little halter deal out of baling twine, and I tied some little reins onto it, and I'd jump on those horses and ride them. But I've been working here for 11.5 years. Hey, Budfile. Just, I'm here every single day. Christmas, wherever. I'm here. I take care of I mow the lawn, I do all the flowers, take care of horses. Any in the Kentucky Derby? No, not even close. This mare out here, though, is a really nice horse. Hopefully she does really well. She's run 2 races and showing a lot of potential. Just starting your day at 8:19. I just started my day a little bit ago. I get here at about 7:30. I was here at 7:40 this morning. My buddy's staying here watching the house while the boss went to a race. I think they got a race in Arizona. Then they'll find out yesterday or today if they got one in California. So they're going to be gone about a week. And my buddy's watching the house. And he did my chores last night, did my feeding. So I got to go spend the whole day with Becky when I was done with work. Trolls and haters out there. What's up, Grogo? What you doing, pimp? Little Jabari, how you doing? I'm just out here training horses, cleaning stalls. You been up since 4? I've probably been about up since 4. Me and Becky don't sleep much. Hey, thank you. when you got into the real world? No, I don't know. I've just been doing this since I left the Air Force. So I can play with horses and get paid. So you can get a lot out of the Air Force, any branch of service. The only difference between any branch of service, they all pretty much have the same jobs. It's just how you get taken care of. Like say Air Force is the best. Like they'll pay you if you even have to stay on another service's base. Yeah, I was Air Force Special Ops. Yeah, other services are just, they treat you like crap. So, yeah, I've done manual labor my whole life and worked my butt off. But I actually was first Special Ops at Hurlburt Field. And I trained Green Berets, Navy SEALs, the whole works. So I guess if I'm training them, I must have known something. I had to be the one to teach them. Joke all you want. Yeah, there's a lot of office jobs, but there's office jobs in all of them. My niece's husband was in the Marines. He was finance. He sat at a computer and messed with people's paychecks. That's all he did. Same in every service. And the only difference is we had better housing, better food, better everything. What were you in, RH? Probably a Marine, which ain't even a branch of the service. They're Department of the Navy. Marine stands for My Ass Rides in Navy Equipment. Susie, how you doing? Siema? Technically, it's not, Billy. Like, literally, the Marines is not a branch of the military. They're just a different section of the Navy. And everything they have, all their cards, all their pay accounts, everything is just Navy. They don't have any Marine accounts. So, literally, technically, by all definition, Marines is not a branch of the service. Originally, the Air Force was the Army Air Corps. They just had a flying part of the Army. And then they branched off and became the Air Force, became their own branch. But cut their military spending, but at least have, yeah, they blow a lot of money. Mostly required intelligence, not essential. Yeah, that too. Anyway, yeah, they, like when we fly planes, I can pump 26,000 gallons on certain planes. They fly up because they don't know whether or not there's like fighters coming that they need air refueled, because they got to keep a lot of that under wraps. They don't know till they're already up there if they're coming or not. And then they'll be like, hey, they're not coming. So that plane has to get rid of that fuel to land. And over in the AOR, it's legal for them to jettison the fuel. They can't over the United States, but when they're over there in the desert, they can jettison the fuel. So they'll pump out like, say, 20,000 gallons of jet fuel at like $4 and something a gallon, I think, when I was in, so that they are light enough to land without the plane. So yeah, they literally blow millions of dollars just out into the sky in fuel. What's up, Tim Windsor? How you doing? That's just one aspect. When I was in special ops, we won an award for being the most beautiful base, and we spent they gave us $1 million, and we spent like 150,000 on a gazebo on the beach, and 850,000 on a new NFL grade turf football field. It's area of operation. Yeah, like I say, that's when I was in, like, over in Qatar, Iraq, Afghanistan, that was our AOR. But yeah, when they're over there, they can just jettison fuel, and they're just blowing off millions of dollars of gas, like, daily. Dude, you can get lost, stupid bastard. I know what I'm talking about. I served for 12 years. They say that was our AOR when I was in. I'm your parole officer? Nice. Nobody can see you now. Yeah, like during Vietnam was the AOR. Right now, our area operation, they can drop fuel. But yeah, government blows so much money. It's ridiculous. You know what we did with our NFL grade football field? We had those giant tires that weigh like 500 pounds, and we rolled those suckers across the football field. And then we'd do push-ups and sit-ups and stuff on it. Yeah, they do. Get you more views though, and your channel grows. But Teresa, love you. How you doing? Number 3. Listening and running errands. It'd be faster if you drove. I prefer to drive when I do errands. I even drive my old muscle cars so I can haul butt. I may not be able to finish my T-Bird and have it ready to drive real soon. I might have to wait for some money for parts. Like, I was looking into a universal brake booster, which makes your brake booster from like this big down to like this big for clearance issues. Because one thing, I may have to get rid of my fancy valve covers that I paid like $300 for, because they're tall as hell and they get in the way. So we gotta see if we can clear things. Here, we go turn this horse down to walk. My alarm just went off. But yeah, there's gonna be some modifying. I'm hoping I can take the fuel pedal, the gas pedal, out of the other car, because it's got a cable on it. Ah! Tap my camera. Good girl, huh? Just good girl, huh? Okay. Car turned down. Got about all the dirt shoveled and pissed and everything out here. Been chatting and stuff too much. I got almost both stalls done yesterday before I turned her down. I'm still on the first stall. I gotta go run out there and freaking get myself a little winded. Been trying to jog a little to get back in shape. And I do other gymnastical things. Stacy, hello, how are you? I'm cleaning horse stalls out on the ranch. That's little Annie Oakley. She's getting ready to either go to Washington or California. I told my boss I wouldn't send her to the trainer in Washington. She sucks. But anyway, she doesn't get our horses in races. Just ends up hurting them. Costing him a ton of money. I told him I'd definitely send her somewhere else. Yeah, our one trainer, she don't make my boss any money. I don't like her. She's a nice person. I like her as a friend, but not as a horse trainer. They get too friendly with people and attached. And don't want to do that with a horse trainer because they're not a job. You need to switch up. A crazy bridge to balance on when you're friends with your employees. Where am I? I'm in Idaho. We're having a nice warm winter. In the barn it's usually fairly warm, but we don't have any snow right now, and we should have a good foot or so of snow down where I'm at in the valley, and a ton up in the mountains, and about it nobody has any, so we're going to be hurting for irrigation water this year. We're going to hit our crops hard, I'm sure. When I get done here, then I'm going to go do my channel stuff, working on cars at my house. But I go live and chat while I'm working here. This is my actual job. And my channel is kind of my own business I'm trying to start. So if you can, please subscribe. Trying to grow the channel up good and big. Get all the views I can to help pay for things. Oh, luckily, I like having the warm winter. I've been able to work on projects, but for environmental stuff, it sucks. Crazy because people that don't normally get snow are getting hammered. We're just shoveling the poop. Shoveling the poop. Shoveling the poop. Shoveling the poop. Oh, yeah. I know I have a voice of an angel. Hey, Jose. What's up, brother? Hola, hermano. Night Mouse, how you doing? Yeah, that's what I do. What I do mostly at work. I don't work long, but just job pay the bills because my military disability don't cut it. But freaking back's killing me. I was trying to do a quick weekend project and I pulled 2 engines and transmissions this weekend and then about got the engine in a new car. Yes. Actually, most animals, as long as they have proper food and water, they just adapt to the cold and do fine. People that blanket horses are stupid. Because if you do it right, which like nobody does, it's you have to, you can blanket them at night, which is not really necessary. Unless the only time we blanket a horse is like if we bring them up from Arizona in the middle of a cold winter. It just mats the hair up, it rubs them, it'll actually rub them kind of bald. But when you leave a blanket on a horse 24/7 like most people do, it actually gets all the sweat and everything built up in there, gives them pneumonia and can kill them. If you want to blanket a horse, what we do when we bring them up from Arizona or something, they're not used to the cold for probably like 3 weeks or so till they adapt. We blanket them at night. Then first thing in the morning when I get here, I take the blankets off, turn them inside out, set them in the tack room, let them dry out all day, and then when I come feed at night, I put them back on. But most people you see, they just put a blanket on their horse, put it in the pasture, and it's out there all winter with a blanket on it for no reason. And they can get hung up in the straps and get them off funny and freaking hurt themselves. It's a very dangerous thing to do and can kill a horse. So I've been here on the ranch when it's 30, 40 below zero All the horses are outside, no blankets, nice long coat, doing just fine. Normally, this time of year, we get some 20, 30 below weather. Masks for flies. You just gotta watch them. We got one for this mare that I'm working right now. This summer, they were getting in her eyes. When they start drooping from their eyes and stuff, then you want to cover them because they'll get infections and stuff. Let's say this one needs washed up. It's just been sitting on the shelf, but here's her mask. So it just depends on the situation. If they're getting their face all bit up, if their eyes are running all the time from infection and stuff, then we put a fly mask on them. The whole time I worked here, she's the only one I've ever put a fly mask on. Gave her eyes when she came in. She was running down her face, and the serum that comes out of their eyes, if you don't wash that off their face, it'll burn them. They get like a chemical burn from it. They'll actually have like bald spots, little black trails running down their face on their skin, and it hurts. I have to get a warm, wet rag and wash their whole face up and get it all off. Yeah, a lot of time the flies don't really bother their face, so the mask's not necessary. I've been doing this for a living. This summer will be 12 years. Right after I got out of the military, this old couple needed help over here on their little ranch, and I just took over. So they used to get high school kids to help them out in the summertime. That's a pain because you got to stand there and watch over their shoulder and tell them what to do. My boss's wife was doing all the accounting for their company, so didn't have time to sit out on the Kubota and yell at kids all day and tell them what to do. Yeah, if any new people in here, if you could, please subscribe to the channel, watch some videos, enjoy it. We're trying to get growing here. Give me a little, I'm a disabled veteran and trying to make a little extra money to help out. Times are hard. I live in a camper. Show a lot of that stuff on my channel. I got out. As soon as I got out of the military, my ex left me. Farm content, some. I do a little farm content. My boss doesn't like me recording much out here. Like here, I'm in the stall. You can't see everything. She's afraid if I put videos out, people are going to show up at their house and rob them or something. Like, whatever. Steal their tractors and cars and whatever. I don't know. Like literally, most people that watch me are overseas or back east. Long way away. Used to be one of them. Yeah, me too. We all been there. Sam. Experienced now, and they kind of just show me what they need done around here, and I do it. I'll walk by a flower bed and see a bunch of weeds. I get down and pick weeds. Yakima Nation Res, awesome. Yeah, we race most of these guys. We're down at Turf Paradise in Arizona right now for the winter, and then here in like March we go up to Emerald Downs in Auburn, Washington. So I drive up through Washington to haul horses up there. I've been to LA to haul horses, Arizona to haul horses. I haul them all over the West Coast here. But yeah, there's not really a job you just walk into and know things. You gotta have training. Well, like I say, the thing is, like, she always had new kids, and she's got work to do. She can't just say, I got a Kubota, we haul the stuff in, the poo. And she'd sit on that and be like, okay, weed these flowers. And they'd weed for a minute. She'd be like, oh, you gotta get all the weeds on this side too. Oh, you missed some weeds over here. Okay, now let's go do this. And she'd go in the house, come back out. They'd just be standing there or whatever. Or coming in, what do I do now? So once you get a guy trained, it might cost you a good bit more money, because I know that she didn't pay them a percentage of what they pay me, but which still ain't good. But it's dang good for what I work. Like this morning, I'll probably work an hour and a half. Come back and feed real quick and be done for the day. Yeah, most anything I do out on the farm is live streams. I've done lives, diking pasture, harrowing, all this stuff. Harrowing with a harrow, not like the drug. A lot of nice, green, beautiful country in Washington. I live pretty close to Fort Hall, the Showband Indians. Truck do you drive? We have a Ford King Ranch right now. Freaking fully loaded. Even has massage seats, has air conditioning in the seats, everything. Yeah, my boss is 86 years old. Last year he sold his multi-million-dollar company to his son and his grandson, so they have a lot of nice things. They always have brand new vehicles, brand new everything. Get me anything I need for work. Yeah, Fort Hall does. I go to him. The little guy that's sitting in the house, he's not native, but he lives on the res. He's been there since he was 3 years old. And he goes to all that stuff too. He lives right in Fort Hall. But yeah, I got a lot of native friends down there, and we all hang out, and they have some awesome powwows. Go watch the Indian relays, all that stuff. The Indian relays on the horses, man, that is freaking crazy. One of my buddies is like huge in that, and he was in National Geographic. My friend Leo Teton and his horse Geronimo. They got an awesome food truck here now that goes to all the powwows all over and stuff. The Omac Stampede. I don't think so. I don't know. But it's called Big Sauce, Big Sass, whatever. It's Indian tacos. They make like huge Indian tacos. I mean, they're giant. They sell the fry bread mix and all that stuff. Me and my girlfriend made some delicious food. I may have heard of the Omac Stampede truck. He makes fried bread and Indian tacos. There's huckleberry jam for free. Nice. Huckleberry jam's awesome. Tiny K, how you doing? We go huckleberry picking about an hour and a half away from here up in the mountains and go pick a ton of huckleberries. Yeah, the Fort Hall, they just put in all that, like, it's been several years ago now. They put in a new casino, gaming center. They have a freaking delicious all-you-can-eat buffet. If you go for dinner, they have prime rib and stuff. All you can eat for like 30 bucks. Yeah, get to meet a lot of the good horsemen and stuff like that. We got a guy that builds shaps and stuff. He makes shaps for our farrier. Beautiful handmade shaps. He's actually my good buddy Leo Teton's brother, Larry. I think it's Larry. I don't know. I'm questioning myself. There's a bunch of Teton brothers. I think it's Larry. He sharpens my buddy's farrier tools too. His nippers. The freaking GM horse nippers for shoeing, farrier work, they're like the best. Yeah, like if they're good, they use freaking GM nippers. And my boss actually was trained. Nice, yeah, I think my friend went to that school down there too. But the guy that invented the GM nippers, which everybody loves, and actually has one of his first sets in the house that doesn't even say GM on it. It was the guy's personal set that he hand built. Yeah, they say that school down in Oklahoma is one of the best. Right? Yeah, my boss keeps them put away. My boss did farrier work to get by because up into his 40s, he was like 45, I think, when he retired. He was a saddle bronc rider. He's 86 now. He's in the Idaho Horseman Hall of Fame and all that crazy stuff. My buddy just moved to Olympia, Washington. He's also a YouTuber. He hasn't done much on his channel in a long time. Said he's going to get back to it. Need to hurry, I should be done here. Get my food and water out and I can get her off the walker. Miss Annie Oakley. Hold on, I can wipe my phone off. It's getting all nasty. Can't hardly see this. Just got a water, put some green in her bucket, and I'm done. Oh. Drink a beer for you. Nice, thank you. Make sure you subscribe. Good to meet you. You take care. I'm going to be done here in a minute. I just got to fill these 4 water buckets. Put them horses away. Should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride. Wearing my 6-shooter, chasing ponies on a cattle drive. Breaking a young girl's heart, just like Gene and Roy. Should have been a cowboy. What's going on, y'all? I think it's time to end her here. I'm wrapping up, so appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you to all the new subscribers. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, and support the channel. I really appreciate you more than you'll ever know. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Love you.